What is up everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are back covering Hamster Kombat coin, and Hamster has been absolutely dumping since it's launched. At its launch it hit an all-time high of roughly 0.01, so at around 1 cent, 1.5 cents actually, and now it's down to half a cent. So huge dump on Hamster Kombat coin. Again, we covered it roughly 1 week ago and I thought it would be a good time to start covering it again. Now in last week's video, I mentioned that I don't think Hamster Kombat is a good coin to buy, but if you were looking to buy, then you should be waiting, as you know, it's a newly launched coin, and usually on these newly launched coins, it's very likely that we will head into price discovery towards the downside. Now what I mean by that is similar to how we enter price discovery when we hit a new all-time high on other cryptos. On these new cryptos, because we have no established support levels, we will usually start dumping as a lot of people are selling, and we will reach price discovery where we start to discover new support levels, new resistance levels, and that's how price action begins to build up. Now Hamster Kombat coin, again, we only had this one support level to go off, so there was really no buying opportunities. However, now it has seen some price action and we can start to develop more of a basis in order to be buying or selling Hamster Kombat coin. So if I dragged out the Fibonacci here, you can see, I mean, this still is not a very strong support level. You know, we've barely tapped it and we're barely rising. Like compared to all these other meme coins that you see here on the right, Hamster Kombat is only up roughly 3.5% today, whereas coins like Shib, Pepe, Doge, and Dog with Hat are up. You know, Doge being the only one that's up hamster levels, but Doge is already quite an established meme coin, whereas all these other meme coins are up nearly double digits, and Dog with Hat is up double digits. So it just goes to show the different levels of strength that there are in the meme coins. You know, it depends whether you want to be buying a coin that is really new and might have potential, but overall there really has not been any evidence of potential, or whether you want to buy one of these more established coins that possesses slightly lower risk but has proven to have a higher reward. You know, we've already seen a lot of all-time highs on these coins, and that gives us more of a basis and more analysis to actually go off. If we buy here, for example, we can, you know, say quite comfortably that we will hit the all-time high again, because the bull market is not yet finished. We've not even entered an alt season, so and that's something we can say quite comfortably. Whereas with Hamster Kombat coin, you know, the all-time high is like a 3x away, but how much further can we actually drop? Because it's still a relatively new coin, and I think all of the airdrops are now finished, so all of the dump should have stopped hopefully from the airdrops, and now it's just going to be people buying and selling the coin. If we also take a look at, you know, not a direct competitor of Hamster Kombat, but another coin that launched, which is Dogs, you know, you'll see some similarities. Like if we go here on the daily on both, I mean, Hamster Kombat is relatively new, so we can stay on the 4 hour, but you can see how oddly similar these two coins are. Like it's nearly identical what they do. They obviously see the fake pump whatever for the exchanges when it gets listed, but then they instantly dump. And you know, Dogs has not even really seen any sort of uptrend. It just dumps in these legs, and I made a lot of videos on Dogs saying not to buy, not to buy, not to buy, and if you know, listened, then you would have been well off. You wouldn't have bought and you wouldn't have been down this tremendously. So I say the same for Hamster coin. There really has not been much price action for us to actually determine whether we should be buying or selling. If we do want, you know, really sort of try hard at this chart and really try and pinpoint specific entries and exits, it'd be very difficult. Like we'd have to go on super low time frames. Like here, for example, we can draw on a fib, and then you're really just looking at scalping levels, because the percent difference in between all of these levels is so minimal that it does not make sense. Like you can see how much we consolidate. The wicks are even touching in each individual level. So overall, there's not enough volume, there's not enough price action. There is volatility, but not the kind that we want on Hamster Kombat coin to actually be buying. So yeah, my overall thesis remains the same. You should not be buying Hamster Kombat coin unless it somehow evolves further. But as I said in the previous video as well, this coin is directed towards the really young audience of crypto, because the main aspect of Hamster Kombat coin is to play their game to earn the tokens. But I'm guessing, you know, the token value is so low, it's at half a cent. If you play the game for like 10 hours, you might earn 100 Hamster Kombat coins, which then equates to like 50p. So the time to reward difference just is so vast, and I don't think anyone with an IQ of over 70 is going to be playing the game, you know, to actually make money. I think this coin is just going to end up being traded up and down, and I think everyone that claimed the airdrop has sold, The ones that haven't sold yet will be selling. So I really don't see the potential here on this coin. Again, if you know something that I don't or that I haven't mentioned, then comment it down below. I'd be keen to also hear your guys' ideas. But personally, I'm not going to be buying this coin. And one thing I'd like to also say is all the coins that I've been sending out inside of the Discord have been crushing it. I'll show you some of the wins here on the screen right now, and you can see we are crushing it day in and day out. So if you do want to be getting those trades, then join the Discord from the link down below. And yeah guys, that is practically it for Hamster Kombat coin this week. Now if you did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe, as it does help out a ton. If you need a place to trade Hamster Kombat coin or any of the crypto with the lowest fees, and you actually get some reward bonuses if you sign up using the links down below, check out those exchanges there. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye guys.